A warm welcome to everyone once again to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to tell you the complete story of the movie Chalte Chalte, which was released in 2003 starring Shah Rukh Khan. So, let's get into the full story of this movie. The movie starts with a group of friends playing games at a club. At that time, two of the newlywed friends arrive at the scene. They all sit together and start chatting. Meanwhile, a character named Sheetal tells Selena about a book she's reading, a book with a beautiful love story. She says stories like that don't happen in real life. At that point, a guy named Ram says, "Do you want to hear a love story just like the ones in books? It's Raj's love story." Then Sheetal starts narrating Raj's story. So after that, we are introduced to Raj, a guy who runs a small export business. But Raj is never the organized type. He always messes up some task and ends up getting scolded by those around him. As the story begins this way, Sheetal interrupts and asks, how could such a guy even find a girl? Then Ram says, let me explain how that happened, and continues the story. One day, Raj is heading into the city in his truck for an urgent task. Suddenly, a black car overtakes Raj and stops in front of him. A girl named Priya gets out of the car and scolds Raj, asking him whether he even knows how to drive. Raj doesn't say a word and just looks at Priya. While Priya is scolding Raj, her car slowly starts rolling downhill because she forgot to pull the handbrake. No matter how hard Raj tries to warn her, Priya doesn't let him speak. Eventually, Priya's car goes off the road and falls into a canal. Raj helps Priya and takes her car into the city. Raj was actually heading to attend his cousin's wedding in the city. Once he gets there, Raj is surprised to see Priya also attending the same wedding. After that, Raj becomes friends with Priya through his cousin. Priya is surprised to see Raj again, and Raj jokingly says, "Would you have recognized me without my clothes?" referring to how he helped her before. Priya apologizes for her earlier behavior, and Raj says, "It's okay, but I have a small request in return." Raj asks Priya to come with him to Mumbai in his truck. At that moment, Priya can't say no and agrees to join him. So, during their truck journey together, we get to see one of the most popular songs from the movie. After reaching Mumbai, the police stop Raj's truck and tell him he can't go any further from that point. While Priya walks a little distance, Raj asks for her phone number and writes it down on a piece of paper. Priya's mother has passed away, so she lives at her aunt's house. Her father, due to business commitments, only visits once in a while. Some days later, Raj remembers to call Priya, but when he checks the paper he wrote the number on, he realizes he had sent his clothes, along with the note, for laundry. So, the ink on the note has faded, and he can't read the number. He then tries to ask the police officer who was there that day if he remembers Priya's number, but the officer doesn't remember it either. Then, the officer takes Raj to meet the local postman. Based on the clues Raj gives, the postman suggests 3 possible houses where someone named Priya might live. Raj visits each one to find the right Priya. While looking for Priya's house, another beautiful song from the movie plays in the background. About 20 days pass, and then one day, by sheer luck, Raj meets Priya on the street. While talking, Priya tells Raj that she is flying to Greece tomorrow. Her father and family have arranged her engagement there. This shocks Raj. He has developed feelings for Priya and asks why she made such a sudden decision, whether she doesn't like him. Priya explains that her family proposed she marry Samir, a childhood friend, and she couldn't say no. After hearing this, Raj returns home and starts packing his clothes with help from his uncle and aunt, who are confused by his behavior. Raj has decided he's going to Greece with Priya no matter what. Just as Priya is about to leave for the airport, Raj meets her at the airport and tells her that he is coming to Greece too. Meanwhile, due to bad weather, the flight is delayed by 8 hours. Raj is thrilled about this. He now has a chance to spend more time with Priya in the city, and they walk and talk together. At this point, another famous song from the movie plays. After all this, Raj hopes that Priya will have a change of heart and feel the same way about him. Eventually, the next morning, Raj hires a car and drops Priya off at her home. While walking through the city earlier, they had taken a photo together. Raj splits the photo in two and gives Priya his half, keeping hers with him. Then, Raj says goodbye to Priya. Even though all the arrangements for Priya's engagement to Samir are complete, she starts constantly thinking about Raj. Just before the engagement, Priya tells her father everything about Raj. After the family discusses it, Samir says he doesn't want to marry Priya if she doesn't truly want it. Finally, after much thought, Priya's father decides to let Priya choose her own happiness. Sometime later, Priya introduces Raj to her family. A few days after that, Raj and Priya get married. Since Raj has no family, he brings Priya home after the wedding with much joy. On the very first day, Priya is a bit shocked to see Raj's messy room. You remember, Raj was never an organized person. After about a year of a happy married life, problems slowly start to arise between the couple. On their first wedding anniversary, Raj forgets to attend a ritual that Priya had arranged. Priya is deeply hurt that Raj missed such an important moment in their lives. After marriage, Raj seems to have forgotten all the promises and responsibilities he once spoke of. Because of this, they end most nights arguing and even start their mornings with fights. Still, because they love each other deeply, they manage to keep things going for a while. Here, we get to see another popular song from the movie. Then one day, Raj and Priya both attend a business party hosted by Samir. At the party, Samir invites Priya to dance. Seeing all the wealthy people at the party, Raj starts to feel out of place. Though he tries to hide it, Raj feels a growing sense of discomfort. The party ends with Raj quietly unsettled. So, some time passes like that. Meanwhile, Priya's aunt comes to visit her. Having not seen Priya's current life, so different from the comfortable life she had as a child, the aunt asks her, "Are you happy here?" Priya replies that she's very happy. After that, her aunt gives Priya 2 tickets for a vacation in Greece, which she brought along. A little later, her aunt leaves, and then Raj comes home. Raj speaks very lovingly to Priya. Priya says, "Today my aunt came home. She gave us 2 tickets to go to Greece." Hearing this, Raj becomes quite angry. He says, "We don't need to go to Greece using someone else's money. One day we'll go with our own." Priya's family tends to interfere in their life a lot, and Raj thinks that's a big issue. So that night, they have a fight. The next day, Raj goes to his office and asks his uncle, "Please tell me, what can I do to avoid fighting with my wife?" His uncle replies, "That requires great dedication, Raj. First, you must bring her all the vegetables, fruits, and things she needs. Then, help her with the cooking." That's his uncle's advice. Raj then buys a lot of vegetables and heads home. Priya looks on, surprised, wondering what's going on. Raj goes into the kitchen and starts washing the dishes. Priya, a bit puzzled, says, "I already washed all those." She knows Raj is doing all this to make peace. The next day at work, Raj receives terrible news. The business he had been dealing with for a long time has gone bankrupt. All the money he was supposed to receive from him is gone. Now, with no funds left for his own business operations, Raj begins to think about how to find money. When Priya finds out about this, she also feels very sad seeing Raj's situation. Some days go by. Raj, sitting in his office, considers selling a few of his trucks to gather some money. Just then, Priya comes to the office and gives him a check. She says, "Raj, don't worry. I earned some money through a fashion design deal. We can do something with this." The check is for 2.5 million, and Raj can't believe Priya made that much money through a fashion design agreement. Though he has some doubts, Raj's immediate concern is saving the company. So, he decides to use the money to pay off the business debts. The next day, there's a small party at Raj's house. During the party, Priya gets a call from Samir. She steps aside and tells Samir, "Please don't ever tell Raj that I asked you for money." Raj, overhearing this conversation, realizes that it was Samir who gave Priya the money. He becomes furious because Priya was once going to marry Samir, and Raj doesn't like that she took money from him. In his anger, Raj throws everyone out of the house, including the party guests. He asks Priya, "Why did you ask Samir for money?" Soon after, Samir arrives late to the party. By then, Raj has already kicked everyone out. Raj calls Samir inside and says, "Now you got what you wanted, didn't you? You gave her money just so you could make me look like a fool. Go ahead, marry her. You can live happily now." Though Raj says this out loud, Priya feels devastated. She never had that kind of intention. She quietly goes inside, packs her things, and leaves Raj's house. Raj, still furious, doesn't stop her. Priya leaves in tears and goes to her aunt's house. She tells her everything that happened. She also starts working again. But Priya isn't eating properly, isn't sleeping, constantly crying and thinking. Raj also feels deep sorrow. He starts drinking heavily. He feels like he has lost his life. Several days pass like this. Raj decides to sell everything from his business and pay off the debt to Samir. He tells Samir's uncle, "I won't be at peace until I pay this debt." Raj writes a check and goes to Samir's office. There, he sees Priya talking to Samir. Seeing this, Raj misunderstands, thinking Priya has feelings for Samir and came to meet him for that reason. Raj turns and walks away. But the truth is, Priya came to apologize to Samir for asking him for money, realizing it caused Raj great pain. She says, "I should have known that asking you for money would hurt Raj deeply." Samir tells her, "Don't worry. Everything will be okay." That night, Raj drinks more than usual and goes to Priya's aunt's flat. There, he causes a big scene, and the police arrive. Priya, who was inside the flat, quickly comes out and tells the police, "This is my husband. There's no problem. Please leave." After the police leave, Priya says to Raj, "Now go home. It's better if we live apart than keep fighting every day." The next day, Priya decides to go back and settle in Greece. That evening, Raj's friends come rushing in and tell him, "Hurry. Priya is about to leave." Panicked, Raj rushes to the airport, searching everywhere for her. But he can't find her. He starts shouting, "Priya! Priya! Priya!" Hearing his voice, Priya comes back. Raj says, "Please don't leave me. I had a dream. We had 2 children. I want that dream to come true." Raj begins to cry uncontrollably. But Priya is still deeply hurt. She boards the flight. A little later, Raj's trusted security officer gives her a bracelet Raj had kept. Seeing it, Priya remembers what Raj once said, "This bracelet is my soul. If this is gone, I'm gone. As long as you're with me, it will protect you." Raj, heartbroken, returns home. In the dark, he takes off his shoes and remembers how Priya would always remind him not to leave them lying around. Then, as he switches on the light in the room, he sees Priya. Raj can't believe what he's seeing. Priya had cancelled the flight and come back home. She says, "I can't live without you, Raj. Wherever you are is where I belong." She asks him not to keep fighting anymore. They embrace each other with love. After a little while, they get into another small argument. But that's what a family is, small fights and disagreements, but always finding a way to come back together. That's what love really is. Raj's friend, who told the story, ends it here. Listening to the story, tears come to Sheetal's eyes. And with that, the movie ends. As always, if you like the movie, don't forget to like the video. And if you're new to the channel and enjoy movies like this, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notification. We'll be back soon with more amazing movies. Until then, goodbye and best wishes to everyone.